Marvels! A for apple. A for ant. B for ball. B for bat. C for cat. C for cup. D for dog. D for deer. E for elephant. E for eggs. F for frog. F ribbit. F for fish. F. G for goat. G. G for grass. G. H for hippo. H for hat. I for iguana. I for insect. J for jaguar. J for juice. K for kangaroo. K for kite. L for lion. L for lamb. M for monkey. M for mango. N for nuts. N for nest. O for orange. O for owl. P for peacock. P for parrot. Q for queen. Q for quail. R for rabbit. R for rat. S for snake. S for sun. T for turtle. T for tomato. U for umbrella. U for unicorn. V for violin. V for vulture. W for water. W for whale. X for Xmas tree. X for xylophone. Y for yak. Yeah. Y for yacht. Yeah. Z for zebra.
Za.
Z for zoo.
Za.
Thanks for watching, friends! Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mini Marvels. Click the bell and join the fun. We've got more